Hello, my name is Angga. I am studying at Universitas Pertamina and taking management subject. I am passionate in marketing, especially conducting market research. I learned from Anne Henley, a marketer senior in the world, that is, good content is not about good telling story. It is about telling a true story well. So I'm here trying to explain what I have learned about market research as I know in the outline. So what will we discuss now is market research in service quality performance. Before we start deeper about market research in service quality performance, we should understand about first, what is the definition of market research? Second, what is the definition of services? And third, what is definition of quality? So let's begin. First, what is market research? Market research is the collection, analysis, and communication of information undertaken to assess decision making and marketing. Market research should be useful for the company because many companies use it for improving the quality of the product. Ordinarily, market research is conducted by marketing division because it is so correlated with the strategic implementation of marketing. In market research, we should have the data to be collected and analyzed. There are two sorts of data. First, primary data. In primary data, you can get the data originally from yourself or your team as the first hand, such as questionnaire, survey, focus group discussion, and interview. And second is secondary data. In secondary data, you can get the data through the second hand that has research by previous people, such as journal, book, review, and internet. Basically, market research activity is divided into first, analysis, second, planning, third, control, and fourth, implementation. In analysis, we identify market trends, competitor activities, customer preference in existing and potential market. In planning, we decide on a range of products and services likely to satisfy identified needs, both present and emergent. In control, we check that standards of performance are maintained. In implementation, we organize the development, production, and distribution of specific products and services. Market research is divided into qualitative and quantitative research. First, qualitative research is data formed as perception, assumption, opinion, and phenomenon. And second, quantitative research is data formed as number, numerical, and mathematics. After that, we go to the point number 2. What are services? Services are deeds, processes, performance provided, co-produced, and co-created by one entity or person to another entity or person. Basically, service is intangible product that is delivered by giving the performance in the process of its activities. Also, service is hard to be standardized, but we can measure indicator of performance of service throughout the customer satisfaction. And then for the third, we will talk about quality. I will answer it based on philosophical approach. There is a philosophical approach to the quality. This perspective holds that quality is synonymous with innate excellence and that it cannot be defined or analyzed further than that. Under this approach, people know quality when they see it, but they cannot define quality further. While this view of quality might have its supporters, it is useless from either a research or practice perspective to consider quality as unknowable and unmeasurable. Okay, we have talked about the basics such as market research, services, and quality. So now we will begin to the point, how to measure service quality through market research. Okay, the first I must tell is, we must know the difference between services and service quality. Services are the process of the activities it delivers to consumer directly in a time. Service quality is the result of the service delivered. It can be called as how consumer perception feels and thinks about the performance of the service we have delivered. That are the difference between services and service quality. Some research proves that good service quality can fill the customer satisfaction. Good service quality also can increase the customer satisfaction. Now, we begin about service quality dimension. My lecturer, Mr. Angga, said, service quality dimension is very important to find the indicator and measure it into the research. It can be shortened as Regression. Regression consists of reliability, responsiveness, assurance, empathy, and tangible. Reliability is delivering the promised performance dependably and accurately. Tangible is appearance of the organization facility, employees, equipment, and communication materials. Responsiveness is willingness of the organization to provide prompt service and help customers. Assurance is ability of the organization employees to inspire trust and confidence. And empathy is personalized attention given to a customer. Now, we start to discuss about quantitative method in research. Usually, quantitative method is used to analyze and process the data, either numerical, statistical, or qualitative data. The first one is bivariate correlation. This measure separately tests the strength of the relationship of each independent variable with the dependent variable. It has the advantages of familiarity and relative simplicity. However, joint effects with other attributes go undiscovered, and often many attributes are similarly correlated with overall satisfaction. And the second is multiple regression analysis. This approach allows the inclusion of additional independent variable when testing the relationship with the dependent variable. However, an important consideration is that it is common in customer satisfaction research for attributes to be correlated with each other. And the third is factor analysis. Factor analysis is a statistical technique that is used for many purposes, include first, revealing patterns of intercorrelationships among variables, and second, reducing a large number of variables to a smaller number of statistically independent variables that are each linearly related to the originally variables. And fourth, combining factor analysis and multiple regression analysis. To date, factor analysis combined with multiple regression analysis has been the most prevalent analytical technique applied in customer satisfaction research within the transit industry. After we discuss about quantitative method, now we begin to discuss about qualitative method. Usually, qualitative method is hard to be defined. Qualitative method is often to be used to collect the data from consumer directly. There are types of conducting qualitative data, such as first, focus group discussion. Focus group discussion is a good way to gather together people from similar backgrounds or experience to discuss a specific topic of interest and find the solution. Focus group discussion is very good to the company to engage with customer. And the second is Interview. Interview is the accurate way to get the data. It can be conducted as online or offline interview. In interview, we can analyze what customer needs and wants, also the perception and expectation of the customer. But interview need more cost. And the third is service quality survey. In service quality survey, we can ask the consumer directly through a paper or review. We can give the questionnaire with sampling method that has conducted to identify the sample. Service quality survey is very useful to know the performance of our product. Remember that in marketing, quantitative method usually used to analyze, measure, and process the data because it will be more accurate. And qualitative method usually used to collect the data because it can get the direct message with customer. So we can call it as quantitatively that quantify it. So, and the last one is conclusion or summary. Market research is very important to the business, especially in service product. It can help to determine what is the best strategy to improve the service. Also, it will increase your brand awareness, values, customer engagements, and profits. That's all for me. Thank you for the attention.